Hey, what's good, Jello? How you doing? Doing good. Looking at Golden NQ again today. We've taken a lot of winners this week on gold. I kind of want to stay with gold. Let me hone in on NQ real quick. I want to see if it can retrace this bearish imbalance. 110 is going to be the high it needs to break. I want to see it break 110, but I don't want to see it retrace the entire imbalance. So I kind of wanted to find buying exhaustion up here in this imbalance. That's what I'm looking at. I wouldn't mind it going ahead, just go ahead and taking buy side at 110 though. Yeah, we took a long on gold yesterday. I woke up this morning and it was at all-time highs. We took a really clean. I knew it in the back of my mind. I was like, we should swing this. We should swing one of these contracts. We should at least swing it until tomorrow. Break even stop, at least swing it till tomorrow. It was a fucking beautiful entry. We entered it, immediately went green. We played a scalp play on it, so I ended up taking it all off. But I had a feeling we were gonna move back to all-time highs off that pivot. I would see it move back into this gap and then get hit with buying exhaustion. But I want it to take buy side first so that this could be our manipulation leg within the imbalance to displace back down into this accumulation and maybe take out sell side. Right? But before we can get that move either up or down, right? If you're looking to short this and you want your move down, you first need to get your manipulation leg up into the bearish imbalance. That counts as a manipulation leg through buy side liquidity. Then you want to see strong buying exhaustion and displacement back into this consolidation here. Then we can target sell side, depending on what the price action looks like. But I'd feel way better taking a short as we move back into this imbalance because it's still a point where you can reject, right? You take buy side, yes, but obviously we know the cycle of the market, right? Power 3, take liquidity, manipulate, and displace. So I'm looking for like a manipulation like above this buy side, but it's still within a bearish imbalance, so still bearish sentiment. And then I want to see hard rejection within this gap and hard displacement back into this consolidation. And then if the price action looks good, we'll look to take it through the lows at 22,000. Just the thought. It's the only thing I'm looking at. I want to see the manipulation leg though above buy side. I don't see why we can't take it. We were only about 10 points off. And you're getting it right. I don't see why we don't take that. You're getting bullish order flow, like bullish accumulation here. Tight trading window within this range. So we'll see if it breaks up and gets our manipulation into this imbalance. Not in any rush, right? Because it's starting to tighten up. This is on the 5 minutes, so this is like 30 minutes of coiled consolidation right there. I want to see you go ahead and take out 22,110, take buy side. This is our manipulation leg within the bearish imbalance, and then hard displacement back into this trading range. Whenever you see the range start to tighten up in these series of tight trading range candles, all that's happening there, that's what you need to translate into generating liquidity. All right, so you don't want to trade this much, but you need to expect that a big either manipulation leg or displacement leg is going to kick in as a result of all of this generated liquidity. In this instance, I'm under the impression that it's buy side liquidity only because that's the most low resistance liquidity. We're only 10 points off of taking buy side here. All it takes is one manipulation leg up into this bearish imbalance, and then I want to see hard displacement back into this trading range. That's what I'm looking at. And that's kind of the key to understanding the draw on liquidity. Whenever you see the trading rate start to tighten up, accumulation, right? This is all generating liquidity. And you ask yourself, where are we taking buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity? It really is almost as simple as whatever we are nearest to, right? That's going to be the most attractive draw for the market makers, to take the liquidity we are nearest to. Right? We're 10 points off of buy side right here. We should get our manipulation leg into this bearish imbalance, and I want to see hard displacement back in. Let's see gold. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. Gold took out all-time highs today, then now it's just kind of, it had a really nice recovery. Hard reject, like it took it, and then, yeah, gold's interesting. How you doing, Almo? Gold is in an interesting spot. I don't know what the sentiment is on that. You took buy side, which I figured you would. We took the entry right here yesterday, by the way, 937, wrote it up only to like 948 and sold it here. I could have held it for 3 times as much. Man, it's so low. I don't know if this is like a manipulation leg above buy side for like stronger displacement to the lows, but it's really a clean recovery so far. I imagine this goes ahead and takes out the equal high again, 965. It looks great. That's a hard rejection, but it looks great. Like it's obviously recovering. Nice order flow. That's the thing about gold. Like it recovers strong as hell. You even had it within this move, right? All this bearish imbalance, and then just straight order flow all the way back up. No hesitation. Oops. So you gotta understand gold's a tank. All right, we're just looking for NQ to extend into this imbalance, so then I'll maybe look to take a short. I'll be right back. Y'all ready to take a trade here? Are y'all ready to take a trade here? I fucking am. Like, you'd want to jump back into this short, but there's really no... I could go into... Maybe go into smaller time frame there. There's at least a short scalp somewhere. This was a nice 40-point bounce. There's got to be a short scalp setup in here on the 5-minute. Wonder if it takes buy side at 965, though. I'm going to try one with the stop above 965 here on gold. It's had a really clean move up. I kind of want to go see it rebalance a bit. So I have the stop above 965. Want to see some retracement off that move. It's kind of dipping our feet into it today. Really want to see some retracement off this high. It's been a really clean move up, though. Anyways, we're still waiting on NQ to set up here. Kind of want to see if there's any follow through to the sell-off we had this morning. You know what I mean? Was that just an algo manipulated sell-off, or is there some sentiment there? So kind of interested in seeing if this maybe pulls back. Pulls back, maybe tries to take sell side. But it's really nice leg up though. Really nice leg up so far. That's what I'm saying though. I feel like I've kind of sat and watched it for long enough. I'm okay with taking a short here with a tight stop considering how extended this move has been. Because it's really been a clean swing all the way back up. But you had the bearish order block that formed here. So as we kind of come back up to that level, I kind of want to see a little bit of buying exhaustion start to kick back in. And we're still watching NQ. This is kind of just a quick little scalp here. I want to see some stronger rejection off this level. Took buy side there for what it's worth on the 5-minute. No crazy big plans for this trade. I do want to see some rejection though. Wouldn't mind seeing a bearish engulfing all the way back down through 960 there. That'd be clean. Something where I can get the stop back to break even pretty quick. Can mail this love forever. Signed in here too. See though the kind of the thought process behind this exhaustion move on this retracement of this bearish imbalance. And then you have the stops above kind of the bearish imbalance. So if it's going to find exhaustion, it'll be here. And I kind of like it for a clean little scalp. It already took the external buy side. So if that's our manipulation, displacement rebalance, continue displacement lower, that's kind of the look there. Looking to put this wick in and then kind of reject back into the lower half of this imbalance. That is the look. Getting our feet wet with this one. Small trade. I want to see NQ go leg up through this imbalance as well. I don't want to see it reject yet. I'd rather have it just take buy side really quick. Okay, this might lose 960 here on gold. Nothing's gonna stop us now. I want to short this back into like the 50, 58s, 57s. There goes NQ legging down. A magazine. Mm-hmm. Do the dance on the floor and around. Gold's been giving us all like the really nice displacement legs in London session. And then New York session is like the rebalancing. You know what I mean? London session, gold was all-time highs. They like gold over there in the UK. Be careful what you do. This is gonna sell through 960 hard as hell. I mean, like, if we're not gonna take buy side on NQ, then like we will take buy side, right? That's acting as a magnet. So I mean, if this does sell back down and rebalance, I'll probably look for a long back into the imbalance. But until it takes the imbalance, I'm not really interested in the short. You know what I mean? Watch gold come down through 960s hard. When I say hard, I mean hard. This will open all the way up into the 956 on that sell down through 960. Remember to always think twice. It took me. Hey man, if y'all are on YouTube, man, can y'all give it a like? It helps a lot, I think. I think it actually does help. Be careful what you do. Probably look for an entry below 22,060 on NQ. If I want to take it long back into the imbalance. Just waiting for gold to break 961. If it breaks 961, it should sell back down into the mid 50s. Just needs to lose that leg. There you go, 961. Should get volume on this break. More volume, should break 960. This is where you want the volume to kick in. More volume. Needs to lose 960 is immediately what I'm looking for. There goes 960s. Like I said, this should sell all the way back into mid 50s here on that move. Wanted to close sub 960. Hey, YouTube, appreciate the likes, man. I'm watching for this to close sub 960. And then next candle open up red and continue bleeding out. Let that go green to red. Needs to lose 960. This was only a scalp model, so like I am truly just watching it minute by minute. Like these are all things, series of things that need to happen for me to feel confident in the scalp, right? If it doesn't lose 960 here, wanted to see it lose 960. Still has time. Then you want to see volume below 962. Like that candle should extend down here. NQ starting to open up as well, losing 960. Series of down close candles. Probably follow behind this move down with my stop. See more volume here. Okay, stop above the high of the down close candle. Okay, then now I'm looking at NQ. This is kind of where I wanted to start looking at NQ. If it holds this imbalance here, I still imagine, right? Now I'm looking at NQ because we were originally thinking it moves into the imbalance. So now you've had all of this accumulation, right, that generated buy-side liquidity. You have stacked liquidity, one here and one here, two levels of stacked liquidity. If this pulls back into this bullish imbalance and holds and catches a bid, you're looking for this to displace back up and take this low resistance buy-side liquidity and move back into the imbalance, because we know the market's attracted to imbalances and wants to move into them. So I'm looking for it to kind of pull back into this bearish imbalance, take buy-side. There's a lot of confluences here for this to move back through. All I'm looking at right now is going to be the price action within this bullish imbalance, and want to see if it holds. If it does, we'll look to take the long entry with a stop below sell side and take this back up to the high of the bearish imbalance. We also have gold extending down through 5/8. Like we said, that should move through 50s. I said gold should move through mid 50s. Still selling strong. Looking to snipe an entry here on NQ at the same time as I'm in my gold trade. I'm looking to snipe an entry on NQ as well. The lowest 42s. Got NQ and gold selling simultaneously. 43 is the low. Trying to recover 60s here. Don't want to see it recover 60s. Look for NQ below 43s. Wouldn't mind it kind of breaking 40 and catching a bit at the low of the imbalance. I kind of want to see it break 43 and catch a bit at the low of the imbalance. Discord, everything's right here, brother. Maybe in the future, but I'm right here. I am right here. Let this lose 43s here. I want to see strong selling through 40s, but not enough to break this sell side. I still want it to hold the imbalance. But I want that premium scalp entry here. 43's holding. Our gold trade's moving down aggressively. I'm trailing the stop. Looks good. Let it lose 45. Want to catch a bid within the 30s now. $400 up on gold. Gold looking incredible. $400 up on gold. Selling hard through 58s. Trailing the stop. It's a hybrid scout model trailing the stop. Gold looks great. 57s. Looking good. Trailing the stop on that. Want to see it sell through 55s. Hard rejection off the highs. Looks good. 44 still low on NQ. Looking to take an entry here in a sec. Needs to lose 43. Gold coming down hard. Up 500. Trailing that stop. Should lose this sell side at 56. Still trying to snipe that entry on NQ. 42, 40s. I want to see it below 40s and catch a bid within the 30s. Gold running down. Want to see it lose sell side. Should take sell side here on this manipulation above buy side. Just strong displacement through. Should take sell side here. Should lose 55s here. This is where you're looking to catch a bid on NQ. I'm going to start to see these candles become exhausted at the lows of 30. Gold lost its leg. Tight trailing stop because they can manipulate and move back into this range now. Tight trailing stop on gold, 55s. Catching a bid like we said on NQ. I'm going to take a buy with a stop below sell side. Looking for this to move back into the bearish imbalance for a number of confluences we'll go over in a second once these trades start to cool off. 55s. May get stopped out on gold, 670. Juggling 2 trades right now, 1 gold, 1 NQ. NQ's moving up aggressively. That's exactly what we wanted. Gold stopped us out above. Gold stopped us out right there, $700 in profit on the wick back up. Once again, as you take sell side, you can manipulate and move back through. This ebbs in the flow of the market, but 700 locked in on gold, and now we have the NQ trade moving up off of this bullish imbalance that I said I wanted to hold. Once again, you have all of this generated. Let me mark these out. Once again, you have all of this generated low resistance buy side liquidity. That's what I said. I wasn't interested in taking this market short unless we took out this bearish imbalance first. All right, because this is all generated buy side liquidity. I said I wanted to take that out. It's low resistance liquidity because it's stacked liquidity, layered liquidity, right? We didn't take this high previously, but we generated even more buy side liquidity here. So sold back off, now holding the bullish imbalance. We have our stop in place, and we're going to let this move back into the bearish imbalance. Probably size in as well. $27s. Added another long entry in NQ. Once I see strong order flow back into this bearish imbalance, we will look to bring the stop loss up. Sorry guys, I like to just commentate when I'm doing the trades. All right, I'm reading chat if you have any questions. So we've locked in about 750 on a gold trade, which was really clean. We top ticked it, sold it through the 56 level. Up unrealized about 400 on this trade as it moves back through the 50s. Strong order flow starting to kick in, holding the imbalance, looking good. Next is just going to be looking for clean price action, clean displacement back up to buy side, initial buy side liquidity. All low resistance liquidity. Reclaim the 50s. Want to see the bid start to hold at 50s as it comes back down and retest. So you have your technical analysis as far as the entries of the trade, but when it comes down to the management of the trade, it's pure price action for me. I put that at the forefront. Just judging price action on this move back up. Because if we took the right entry and this moves back through initial buy side liquidity, it should be pretty obvious within the price action. Love the up close hammer candle, looking good. Want to see continued order flow off of this level. This is another thing about reversal trades that I just absolutely love. If we're targeting buy side up here and we are immediately buying into the momentum off of our entry, strong displacement off of our entry, look at the stop. Look at this. Look at the risk to reward here. I mean, this is going to be a 1 to 7 trade as well if I pull my stops up here. Now, granted, you're going to get stopped out a little more often, but if you're taking the entry after the manipulation and into the displacement leg, whenever all that volume and momentum comes into the trade, and you can immediately get that stop to at least break even or a really, really tight stop and have a 1 to 7 trade like this, you just can't beat it. Cannot beat it. But obviously, in a perfect world, this gets clean order flow all the way back through buy side and doesn't kick me out of the trade. We'll see what happens. I do like the setup, though. I love all this generated buy side liquidity we built here. Nice. Moving through 55s, up about 750. Hey, YouTube, make sure to like it, man. We have been live for about 30 minutes. I took a short on gold. Might as well mark that out. It was just meant to be a little quick trade. I think we took it at 62.4 at the high wick with a stop above the high wick and rode it all the way down here. Which is, it was like a nice little 1 to 3. It was just meant to be a quick scalp. It almost played out immediately. We got that series of down close candles on this high wick. I stopped out here because I had the stop trailing. That was a nice trade, all while entering this trade simultaneously. Amazing displacement off our entry. Want to see it move through 22,060s here. You're gonna have an inversion of the bearish imbalance on the 5-minute. Gonna have an inversion of the bearish imbalance. Let me use the Pathfinder here. This is what you want, right? No hesitation. What the fuck? Hold on, dude. This trading view shit's buggy. This is what you want. No hesitation on this move back through the bearish imbalance. Maybe one pullback, but this should run. This should run into the higher time frame bearish imbalance and run through this low resistance buy side liquidity. Hey, appreciate you, Oliver. So now we just wait. This either happens very, very smooth, or it takes a while, but it should move that way. I like the trade. And we have 2 here, so if we go and take one buy side, I'll probably scale out of one. We'll just have to see what the price action looks like. Hey, can everybody on YouTube like it up, man? There's not a lot of people that do this shit on live, man. And there's not a lot of people, even the people that do it on live, I swear to God, I don't see them actually take trades. Or if they do take trades, they don't show the trade. They just show the candles moving. And then they're like, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. There's not a lot of people that do it live like me. All right, strong movement through 22,060. This is that strong displacement leg. This should move all the way back, once again, through low resistance buy side liquidity. And that's exactly when you want to begin into the trade. With the momentum. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will try to move the stops to break even at some point, but I want to give this a little bit of breathing room here. I do like the setup here. I don't want to be too quick to move the stops to break even because this should move. I like the setup here. All right, now we chill out a little bit. Now we chill the hell out and go the hell back. Look at that. Maybe not lean back. How about this? Yeah. Looking beautiful. Appreciate the likes, man. I appreciate the likes. What is the ID for the trade? Are you talking about the idea for the trade? All I should be seeing is clean order flow back through the initial buy side now. That's all we're looking at. If I really wanted to lock in, I could pull up Inky on the 15-minute. Market profile for reads? I don't, man. I don't. Open to trying stuff, though. I've never tried that, though. You already know it's that daily Burt's Bees. That daily Burt's Bees. If you don't apply Burt's Bees during the trade, you're not going to win it. It's true. Also, if you don't draw an arrow, on the screen, you're not going to win it, champ. Gotta draw an arrow on the screen, you're not going to win it if not. Clean order flow, series of up close candles. This is matching the description right now. Looks great. Better do what you can, so beat it. Beat it. What's beautiful about these trades here is that it should pick up volume as it progresses. And that's just amazing, right? I mean, if this should break 70s and get volume through 80s and 90s, right? Because you have all that low resistance buy side liquidity. This should only pick up volume as it starts to, like, this should only pick up volume as it starts to prove that the trade is right and the trade is working. It should only pick up volume, right? Because once this trade proves to itself that it's moving where it's going to move, it's going to have a purpose behind it. It's going to have volume. It's going to have momentum. So you've already retraced the 5-minute bearish imbalance. This should only build further conviction within the price action here. Looks great. So they want you beat it. As we get the displacement leg through 70s, I probably will take one off, and then I'll leave a runner for this low resistance buy side to get taken. But kind of got to understand, right? Got to be understanding of the fact that this still is kind of moving sideways. Like it doesn't have to go take out buy side. It should, and it should want to, but it doesn't have to. So as we move through 70s here, that's kind of where I want to take one off as we're moving through 70s into this higher imbalance at 70s, 80s, somewhere in between there. I'll hold a couple pullbacks though. All you can do at the end of the day is take the trade where this should move and just let it happen. I'm funky, strong as your fight. My mind is telling me to move this to 1 and pull it up below this low wick and like kind of trail it with like a stop in profit and trail it. Trying to think through whether I want to do that or not. That way we can at least lock in like 300 if it bottom ticks us at 50s. This is the hesitation within what was supposed to be a stronger displacement leg, so I don't love the way that's trading. And then we could still keep a runner. No, I'm gonna trust the trade. Just trying to commentate what my thought, I'm trying to narrate what my thought was right there. Kind of thinking about like having a partial and stop it if it comes down below 50s, but like trail it. But then I need to see it buy back up. We'll see. It was putting in equal lows with these wicks. Don't love that. Let's try that. Let's try that real quick. Let's try that theory real quick. I'm going to move the stop to 1 contract, so half the position size. And move that up and trail below the low wick. So we'll at least lock in 250 if we get stopped. But I'm going to have a trailing stop as this moves up just because I didn't love the hesitation on what was supposed to be a really strong displacement move back up to buy side. So I'm going to trail the stop on it. So we'll get stopped in profit for half the position. But I do still want to leave a runner because I do think we take buy side. I just didn't love the hesitation through this. And I want to get green as soon as possible. Then we can move the other position into break even if we need to. So at this point, just because the hesitation we're seeing, it's going to be a winner no matter what. But trying to do a little bit of damage control as this is little ugly price action. So trying to do a little damage control with the stops here. We'll get stopped in profit if this ticks us out. All right, this is the theory. Kind of want to trail the stop here. So preferably find buying here, but if not, we'll get stopped at about $200 at profit, and then we'll move the other to break even and just let it run, see if it goes and takes buy side, which I still think it does. But this is where you want to see cleaner movement, and I'm just not really seeing it. Price action's looking a little ugly, so we move the stop up. Just a damage control play. Be about $200 in profit if we get stopped right there. Okay, so stopped out $200 in profit. Now we have one where we will move it to a break-even stop. Pretty ugly price action. So half the position left. We have a break-even stop. Just a little bit of damage control and just we'll see what happens. Still stopped out green on it. Didn't move how I really wanted it to, so not the cleanest trade. But we're thinking on our feet here. That's why it's sometimes nice to have partials, man. That's why it's sometimes nice to have partials. Because this was looking like a really clean move. It might stop us out here. This was looking like a really clean move. And then as soon as price action starts to kind of contradict the theory, I can move half my position into take profit stops. And the other half of the position, I can just move to break even. If this truly does run and prove me wrong, it runs, and that's great. But at least we stopped out about $200 in profit. This other stop's just resting at break even. If it runs, it runs. And it sure as hell could. I just didn't love the pullback. It probably still will run. I just didn't love the pullback. Have to do a little bit of damage control at some point. So, you know what I mean? That's what you have to do sometimes. It's the shit people don't talk about. That's the stuff people don't talk about, like managing the trade. I'm seeing price action that contradicts what I wanted to see out of the trade. So how do I do damage control? How do I make sure that I don't take a loser? Because it did initially move off my entry. It looked really good, strong displacement. And then the price action starts to make me a little questionable. How do I take action there? At that point, how do I take action? You know what I mean? You think it on your feet. So there we go, stopped out. Like $200 trade. At that point, contradicted myself. So we'll just wait and see if another setup happens. Still a green rate. Would have loved to see it run and take buy side, but just a little choppier. All right, so 800 on the day. We had the bigger winner on gold. Oh my God, is this gold? Oh, that's NQ. Fuck me. I thought that was gold. Okay, so we'll wait for a new setup. I still love all this generated buy side. I would have loved to see that cleaner move there, but we'll wait. At least we didn't take a loser on it. That's why I like taking these trades whenever you can expect to see like quick buying off that level. You can immediately go and try to get those stops into profit. Yeah, I didn't love the move there. It looked promising. It looked promising. I mean, this is just bear flagging though. Like it's just the most boring TA, but it's the truth. Like bear flagging. You hate to see it, right? You always want to see like, oh, we have this massive imbalance and we're gonna go run through it. But the truth of the matter is, this is just a boring old bear flag, and there's nothing really to trade. Unfortunately, not every day can be like, oh, there's this massive imbalance. We're going to sweep sell side and displace all the way through the imbalance and take out swing highs and do this, that, and that. And it's just like, sometimes it's not the case. I would have liked to see this curl into the imbalance. I wasn't looking for a crazy move, but I wasn't looking to take out morning highs. Now we sit on the sideline and wait here. Up about 800 on the day, though. Watch it and hold these lows too. Patience, patience. I don't really feel like gold's gonna do anything else the rest of the day. Yeah, nothing. Volume starting to dry up there. NQ looks like hell on the hourly. See if we go take out the lows. Coming in the edge of night. Hold on. Hold on. You like this song? I'll turn up. Main. So much sun with my two eyes. Fuck. Jesus. For this moment, for all my life. Hold on. Hold on. This looks so bad on the hourly that you almost expect it not to. Right? It's almost so predictable that you almost expect it not to play out that way. Like, if anybody's looking at this hourly, they're like, okay, exhaustion wicks, next candle's going to open up, engulfing bearish candle through the lows. Like, that's, you know what I mean? If you're just looking at it through broad scope. But whenever it's like obvious like that, you're always a little skeptical, right? Like, who doesn't see it like that, right? Say this hourly closes right here. Just expect this next candle to open up and flush. It's almost too obvious, though. Took a long move back through 22,015. Gonna take buy side right here. Quick scalp model. Quick scalp model. Through 50s. Through 50s. Got filled 54. $80. Just a protected low scalp. Just wanted to see what the momentum looked like back up through the highs right here, 50s. Yeah, I'm thinking it holds these lows and pulls back. Like the same model I had. I feel like the same model I had is going to work here. Just didn't really have an entry on it, but I feel like that model's still in play. It never took the lows, so I feel like my original model's still in play for it to come back and take buy side. It just looks so obviously bearish on the hourly that it just doesn't seem like it's going to play out that way. You know what I mean? Sometimes like dumb thinking like that, I swear to God. Like it's too, like, come on the hour, like look how you know what I mean? Come on. This shit looks like it's about to sell through hell. There's no way that's how it plays though. Yeah, it's getting straight back through 60s. So yeah, we took that like scalp 40, what was the entry? I think we got 48 to like 53, 54. Small scalp. Small scalp. We'll follow the scalp model back up here if it breaks 47s. Clean. Clean. That's what I wanted to see. If it broke 47, I wanted to take that move. Watching for the break at 61. Should break 61 here. Took too long to ride back up to 61 here. It's rejecting a little harder than I wanted to see it. Here we go. Through 60s on this move, through 60s. Through 60s on this move. 65s. 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 Through the buy side. Through the buy side on that move. Quick hyper scalp through 65. Okay, we top tick 65. We top tick 65. Added another long through 65. Through 65. This needs to be the breakout candle. This needs to move through 65. Too much hesitation there. Too much hesitation. It's supposed to be clean move through 70s right there on that. Just too much rejection. Sells through mid 50s, I'll take it off. But this is supposed to move through 65s on this setup. Yeah, I'm out of that 150. Small loser. Too much hesitation on that 60 break. It's gonna start to look for bigger trades now. Just let this fucking... I mean, this thing's just trading. The price action is pretty horrible. Probably breaks now, but couldn't hold that if it were rejected hard. Just let the hourly candle close here, I think. I'll try it again. In at 59. Unbelievable. Scalp trading's got to be the worst thing in the world, man. Yeah, fuck that. Giving back all the fucking green trades we took today trying to scalp this shitty range. All right, I'm on my hands. There's no fucking trades here. That's me being impatient. The trade is a breakout trade, but there's just no continuation here, so I'm not even going to trade it. We'll wait till it either takes buy side or sell side. If it fucks me again, I'm not doing it. We're not trading anymore if it fucks me again here. Been trying to scalp this breakout trade this entire time. Learning though, scalp trade ain't my style. It's not what I usually trade. There's something so eerie and just strange about buying into the breakouts, and then when they don't happen, you know what I mean? I'm more of a reversal trader. Unknown territory here. The issue really is I'm taking a trade on something I expect to have volume, and then it just gets none. Just gets none. The thing about breakout trading, like you have to have volume with it. It's not giving you any volume. Whenever you want to give us some volume. Could put a protected high in that right there, if not 65s. The most hesitant breakout ever, man. God. Just agony here. Just pathetic. Pathetic. Yeah, we're definitely no scalp trader. This shit's gross. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I definitely don't trade this style. I'm definitely too antsy today. I usually look for like breakout scalps like this. A little bit over trading on my end. But damn, yeah, no, people trade like this is crazy. Should not be in this trade. Gonna lose 60s. Could put in protected high right there. I'm cautious about that. Like breakout scalp traders. It's hard to know, like with the volume, you know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck that. 15 minutes of just like top wicking this 65 level. It's crazy. It's crazy. Totally crazy. Totally crazy. If it sells back through 50s, I'm out of that. Just can't trade this price action right now. Yucky price action right here, man. Yeah, we'll get stopped out. That's the fucking disgusting right there. That's what y'all shouldn't be doing. What the fuck I just did. Taking a trade that's not there. Trying to take a breakout scalp above 60s. It's just a boring ass bear flag. Low volume. Nothing. I'm just gonna watch. I get back all the profits on that bullshit scalp. It's not even my model. Like I don't trade that shit. Should have never traded that. I never trade that shit. Like after it's already made its displacement move and I'm trying to take breakout scalps off the highs. God. That is disgusting. Can't believe I just traded that. Horrible. Horrible. Guess I felt a certain amount of confidence that it moves through 60. That's alright. We're back to break even on the day after that, though. I gave back all of the profits that we had. We had some really nice trades too. Just gave it all back. Just gonna watch now. Do something in Q, right? If you're gonna sell, fucking sell. If you're gonna buy, fucking buy. Let's do it. We got most of the selling in like futures. Like, yeah, we had this nice legged open, but this moved a hell of a lot. Didn't it move a hell of a lot lower in futures? Yeah, we were trading in futures like right here. Right, what was the close yesterday? Yeah, this is what's in Q on the hourly? Maybe it will close like on the hour. Like this is okay, 8 minutes on the hourly. This just looks like it sells the hell off. But it almost seems too obvious. Like this is almost a fucking beautiful short setup. Whenever it looks that obvious, I'm always a little wary about it. That's how it looks like it does though. Like it's like CRT right there. Maybe it's as obvious as it looks, right? See, no, if I was scalping it, it would have been on entries down here. Like me taking the entry up here, looking for buys through that level is so undisciplined. It's like a hopium trade, like expecting volume to come in and get the breakout. No, no, no. No, no, no. If I ever take that trade again, kick me. Can't believe I took that trade. It's totally opposite of what I usually trade. Like buying at the highs, looking for the breakout continuation instead of taking these reversals. Totally opposite of what I trade. This hourly candle closes in 7 minutes, man. I'm kind of expecting it to close below 70s unless we get some crazy push. And this, if we get some crazy push in the next 7 and this closes up at the high wicks of the previous, that would be like a sneaky kind of close. You need volume here though. But otherwise, it's just a bearish close on the hourly. Another bearish close. Exhaustion wicks to the upside. At the same time, that's all liquidity. Like, I expect to run that. This thing looks like hell today. See how this hourly candle closes here? Lows are 45. Okay, it's going to lose 45s. I mean, on this rejection, yeah, just go and take sell side at this point. 5 minutes till the hourly candle closes. Closing bearish. Trying to hold 45. Do bulls hold this candle green? Okay, to go red, it would need to lose 40s here. For this candle to close red on the hourly in the next 5 minutes, it needs to lose 40s. I could totally see that happening. Nah, you ain't wrong about that design. Trying to piece trades together in my mind, but at the end of the day, this could just trade sideways. This could trade sideways the rest of the fucking day, to be honest. Five minutes till close. If it loses 40s, it'll close red, which isn't the most detrimental thing considering the volume down here is pretty horrible. It's not like if it's not like that candle closes red, it's gonna lead to anything insane, but just something to look out for. The hourly looks so bad. Okay, so it hit 45s. Shit, I took a fucking buy at 50, got filled at the highs. God damn. Damn. Fucking market ordered at 50s, and then it moved 5 points immediately. Just looking for a quick scout back up. Horrible fill. Hit the buy button at 50. See if we can push through 60s here. I was supposed to get filled down here, to be honest. Don't even like the intro anymore, to be honest. Nice. I want to see it pull through 60s there. It's a beautiful candle. A lot of volume. See how this candle close? I think no, this is going to be a tricky fucking play. Okay, 10 points. Okay, this is a weird one. You have the hourly candle closing here in 5 minutes. What was looking like it was going to be a very, very bearish hourly candle close. They waited for the last 5 minutes of this hourly candle and ran it from the bottom. And they're going to run it all the way through the high wick in the hourly close. Sentiment's going to shift bullish, and this pulls back and retraces this bearish imbalance. Very sneaky market maker move. Now you're getting the volume 22,060s. That's a very sneaky market maker move. Watch if it plays out and pulls through 80s in the next 3 minutes, then that's a very tricky play. They pretty much had, market makers pretty much had buying exhaustion the entire hourly candle. In the last 5 minutes, they let this rip through. And they're going to have the hourly candle close bullish back within these wicks. And that's going to be a sneaky market maker move. I was thinking something like that could happen because the hourly just looks so bad. Just continuation exhaustion wick, just horrible hourly candle. Was thinking something was a little manipulated there. So now this is going to move through 70s. We have 3 minutes till this hourly candle closes, and they just completely tricked everybody out. Completely tricked everybody out. If this closes above 22,007, just huge volume right at the end of this hourly candle. This hourly candle was going to close incredibly bearish. It was down here. Now it's displacing back into these high wicks. It's going to have a bullish close, and this could go run through this bearish imbalance. Incredible manipulation. Incredible manipulation. The last 5 minutes of that hourly candle, and they let all of the buyers and all of this volume, strong displacement back through the bearish imbalance. There goes 70s. What a tricky, tricky move. And that is how the market makers do it. This is going to move through 80s now. What a crazy move. So here you go. The stops go up here. This has no reason not to move back through initial buy side liquidity here. They're going to close the hourly candle incredibly bullish. So check it out. The hourly candle is closing now. The last 5 minutes, they give you all of this volume back up to the 80s. Squeezing. Look at this hourly candle closure in 40 seconds. That's how they manipulate the markets. This candle had a wick to the highs the entire hour. Just incredible exhaustion. Last 5 minutes, they give you all this volume, and this pushes through 80s. You're looking for this to go run this imbalance here. So now you're looking for this to go run this entire bearish imbalance. And then on the hourly, you have all of this initial buy side liquidity that was generated all morning. You're looking to steal that as well. Okay, hard rejection there. Keep an eye on that. Put our TP and stop loss in place and let this run. Strong displacement. This goes and takes initial buy side here. Strong displacement leg up. This goes and takes initial buy side here. All of this sideways trading we've had all morning is just generating all of this buy side liquidity to get taken here. Should see very clean bullish order flow through this displacement leg. Now, I did take a couple I took a couple really bad scalps earlier and took some losses on it, so this will, I think this will only put us like slightly green on the day. This is the shit I need to wait for. I should be taking fucking scalps at the highs on the 5 minute. Y'all gotta call me out on that shit. As soon as I do that dumb shit, you gotta call me out. Horrible. Okay, so there's the hourly candle closure, turned bullish. Now this is moving up strong through buy side liquidity. And then you're looking to take this bearish imbalance all the way up here within 22,100s. There's your displacement leg through 80s, looking good. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Amazing volume through 22,080. Once again, this should all be clean order flow through this level, right? Because now we are running into the imbalance, running to take buy side liquidity. Right, this trade now has purpose, so we're looking for the volume here. Looking for this to run into the draw on liquidity. Should take 80s. I don't see any rejection here. If it does, that's a very tricky play. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the restroom. I wish I'd take 2 contracts. It's okay, though. No. 80s. Took 80s. Needs to take 80s. I mean, yeah, as long as it's range bound, it's just not getting any continuation. It's not the best setups today. I do like this though, but if we don't get continuation, then it's just another dud. Most trades need continuation. If we don't get that one thing, that continuation, then we're cooked. Volume and continuation. Like if this doesn't go take the draw on liquidity, then we're not getting continuation. Should get insane volume through 80s here. If this can break the order block that we had, if this can break the bearish order block, this can break the bearish order block we had that took place after the before the imbalance rather, should move all the way from 80s to 100. Should get a nice 20 point just strong volumized candle there. Check out the hourly. Wish I had 2 contracts here, man. I really do. The confluences for the long here are just amazing too, right? Because you have the bearish imbalance that you're looking to revert. The confluence for the longs here are incredible, right? Because you have the inversion of the bearish imbalance. You have stacked generated buy-side liquidity, right? Low resistance liquidity. Then you have a higher time frame bearish imbalance that we're looking to run into as well. So a ton of draws to the upside here. Looks great. 22,085 is the high. I wish I had 2 contracts here. Okay, where's gold at today? The setups are there, man, but we don't have the continuation, damn it. You know what I mean? So this is another 1 to 5 RR trade. I think I'm gonna put some face moisturizer on. Let this trade work. Hey. What? Put on moisturizer, chat. I wanna know what love is. That's good. Okay, walk. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look for the 22,090 break. Nice move. Looking for this to take initial buy side and move back up to the larger time frame bearish imbalance over here. Nice. Take buy side here. Looking for this to take buy side. Strong displacement leg through buy side. No reason to get out of the trade now. Continued volume. Volume looks great here. The most volume we've seen as we're taking out a liquidity zone. Absolutely amazing. Looking to take out the higher time frame bearish imbalance. I already said that, but so on the hourly, this opens all the way up to the top of the bearish imbalance. It's going to take all of this buy side and move into the bearish imbalance. There goes 22,100. Nice move. Oh, did I have a TP on? Okay, we got stopped out. I didn't even realize I had a TP on. I was actually looking for this to move all the way to the bearish imbalance. And I mean, the volume on this candle was amazing. I guess I just didn't notice I had a TP on. I guess I just didn't notice I had a TP on. Anyway, stopped out of that $1,000 trade. Beautiful. I didn't know I had a TP on. This moves all the way to the imbalance. I didn't even know I had a TP on. That's okay. Amazing trade. Yeah, that was a 1 to 5. I actually expect this to move all the way to the imbalance. I just forgot I had a TP on. Forgot I had a TP on. Okay. There you go. Maybe we can get back in on a pullback. Why didn't y'all tell me I had a TP on, bro? Fuck. Y'all gotta tell me if I don't have if I have a TP on right there, man. Shit. Just Thriller? Oh, it is Thriller. Nice. I've never seen the video for this. I've never seen the video for this. Copyright strikes. Oh, we already been copyright strikes. I wanted to still be in the trade, man, but we got stopped out of it. I didn't realize I had the TP. Like, it was right in front of me, but I didn't realize I had the TP. Moving back through the imbalance. Man, I wish I was still in this trade. I want to scalp through the buy side here. Scalp through buy side here. Every time I think we're getting volume, we just like the scalping. Oh, dude, scalping is so bad. We're so done with scalping. I'm so done with scalping, bro. Like scalping off the highs is crazy. Like it's effective if you get the volume in the breakout. There's something so strange. I just hate drawdown. Like I hate going red. Preferably never want to go red. That's why I always take like revert. Like as soon as price starts to reverse, I take them. I hate going red. That's what's sketchy about these like breakouts through buy side. Like, oof, sketchy. Sketchy. It's sketchy. I'm done trading like that. Trying to play this breakout. Trying to play this breakout. 105s. Should break 105. Another buy side take right here. Should take it. Ooh. Oof. It don't like 105. It don't like 105. Right through 105. That's where it should take. Nice. Took it off 107. Nice hyper scalp model. Want to see 110 break now. Want to see 110 break now. Look for the 110 break. I wish I was still in my original entry, man, because I knew this was moving back up to bearish imbalance, which it just did. So I was looking to scalp it back up. We took that off 110 from like 100 to 110. So there's the bearish imbalance. If I was still in this trade, I would hold it all the way up to like 120s. So now that you move back into the bearish imbalance, if it wanted to, could reject within this imbalance. We'll see. That's why I would have had TP up there within the imbalance. 113 is the high. So it took buy side, now starting to get a little bit of exhaustion. Still okay though. Order flow still bullish. These candles aren't flipping red. Probably moves a little higher into the imbalance. Interested to see if bears take it back over though within the imbalance. Interested to see if bears take it back over within the imbalance. Because now you've had your bearish imbalance, rebalance back in equilibrium. If it finds new highs here, puts in a strong high. See if we can go take out swing lows at 21.95. Dude, Thriller's like a 13-minute video. It's kind of insane. This could set up for like a nice end-of-day sell-off, man. This could set up for a really nice set. Like if like we had the bearish imbalance, now the rebalance to equilibrium. If this finds a strong high here, starts to sell aggressively back down, yeah, this would probably be an end of day close at like 21.95. It took all the buy side. Now if momentum starts to slow here and we see buying exhaustion, it's still within the bearish imbalance, so it's still sentiment, right? Still bearish sentiment within the order flow on the higher time frame. Getting some bullish order flow on the lower time frame, but if it finds exhaustion right here and doesn't retrace this imbalance, it could move down aggressively back into sell side. That would have to be a really nice move though. We haven't really seen great volume like that today, so but it's kind of a setup. It's kind of a setup. Like runs into intraday lows. Got about an hour and a half till close. Could happen. Do I want to try? I kind of do. I'm gonna have to stop below the high, above the high wick, and I'm kind of interested to see if this goes and takes out intraday lows here. I almost want a better entry than that, to be fair. See it lose 90s. Yeah, I wanted a higher entry there, to be honest. I mean, that might be the play. That's kind of on the higher time frame. That's what it's setting up as. I want a better entry than this, to be honest. I want to catch it up here. Yeah, I don't love the entry. I wanted it like above 100s, to be honest. Because as we come back up and test 100s, if it puts in a sell wall above 100s, that's where I would want the entry. I might try to re-enter this, but I might miss the move. But I might try to re-enter this. I don't love the entry. Think it probably comes up above 100s again and lets us get another entry before it sells. I just don't see it as sharp of a rejection here. I think it kind of creeps up on us into the close. 90s. I took it off for like a $70 winner. We got out at 90. Fucking high fills, 94. So like a $50 winner. I want to see if I can get a re-entry. I didn't love that entry. I want a better entry than that. I'm going to go to the restroom. I think it probably gets above 100 again. We'll get another entry on it. Yeah, I'm under the impression we get another chance here. I need to have a better entry. I want to be a little more stubborn with my entry. I didn't love it at 97. Um, and I don't think it's really set up to be like a hard rejection, but we'll see if we can re-enter here in a second. I want to back up above 100 before I get my short entry on it. Because if I am looking to take this all the way down, and it's like we've had a couple of nice green trades today, I don't want to give much back. I'm gonna have a tighter stop. See if it gets back above 100. I do like the short setup here, though. If we get an end of day push, an hour and a half, say fells at the imbalance. It already took buy side, so it can manipulate here. It's already back within the bearish imbalance. Sentiment still bearish on the higher time frame. This is where you'd expect like your manipulation leg above buy side on the hourly. And then this sells back down to end of day, or sorry, intraday lows. Sells back down to intraday lows. Ton of sell side down here to take as well. I kind of like that theory there. Still think we get. I don't think this is something I need to rush into short though. I think it'll cook here a bit before it. If it does get a leg down, I have to get a strong displacement leg down, make me feel confident about it. But yeah, like it's gonna be a stubborn ass to manage something like this because I'm pretty much gonna be just watching and waiting for like a strong displacement leg. Off of a rejection of the bearish imbalance. So like in order for me to feel comfortable waiting for something that I'm not even sure is going to come, even though this is about where you'd expect it, I want a better entry on it just because I don't like to sit. As you guys can tell, with taking some of the scout models off the breakouts, I hate getting into a trade and it not immediately moving on like in my direction. I can't stand it. I can't stand getting in a trade and then you know what I mean, going red. My fucking headset's gonna die. We might have to turn the music off here. My headset's gonna die. We'll turn it back on in a sec. No, y'all can still hear it, I guess. Oh, we might miss the entry. You think we missed the entry above 90s? Red to green on this candle scalp play. This could sell all the way back down through 70s though. I'm being a greedy bastard. I'm being a greedy bastard. It's gonna lose 90s. That's greed. I'm sorry, that is greed. That is greed. A lot of hesitation to move back through hundreds. Wonder if it's forming a sell wall at 100 there, to be honest. Could be. Could be. You're gonna lose 90s here. Yeah, lost 90s. Okay. That might be our displacement leg I was talking about. Can't break 85s. Yeah, that's a stupid ass trade. I think that's how it's playing out. Back to intraday lows. I shouldn't have taken a long there. That looks horrible now. Price action today, man. Just hard chop. Dude, the fills are so bad as well. I hit the sell button at 84 as it pulled back up, got filled at 82. Unbelievable. Lost 80s. Too strong. I still expected another short entry above 100s here. But yeah, this might be your displacement leg here. Yeah, this is gonna move back to intraday lows here. Took out the 5-minute imbalance to the left. Strong rejection off 80s. There goes 75s. If this loses 70s here, it goes all the way back down. Intraday lows. Wow. Yeah, I think no. Yeah, that's the move. We're out of that. Wow. Bigger loser than I wanted to take there. Rejects the imbalance. Yeah, this fucking scalping this thing today is killing me. Killing me. Only losses I've taken today is just like fucking scalping the 5-minute on what you know what I mean? Like on like little breakouts through the highs. Just so bad. I should have just held that 90 entry. Lost 60s. I don't see why this doesn't move back to intraday lows here. Rejection off the bearish imbalance. Already took buy side. I want to play a little bit of this recovery here off 50s. Trying to scalp you way too much today. That's my issue. And for this playback above 65s. $56 needs to hold. I'm in pretty big position size. Very, very tight. If it loses 56, I'll be out. There you go. Squeeze. Looked good for a second. Needs to hold 60s. Needs to hold 60s. Pull through 65s. Okay. Look for a move back to 70s off that. Damn, strong rejection. This is the 5. This is the 1 minute though. Should probably have the 5 minute pulled up to my left. I didn't think the move down would be so strong and so like quick. I thought this would play more into like 2. It's only 140. There goes 50s, yep. If it loses 55, I'll be out again. $60 reclaim, nice wick to the lows. Nice reversal. Let me pull up the 5 minute. Look for 70s there. Strong rejection on 67. Don't love that. This is the 1 minute though. Like you gotta take it with a grain of like if you see a wick being left and then it immediately sells down, it's just you can't really trust that. Don't really trade the 1 minute though. I like that bet. I like to look better on the 5 minute. It's just way more calm. There goes 75. Sized in pretty heavy on this one. Needs to hold 70. Don't want to see too much rejection off that. Look for it to take 80s here. I'm going to go to the 5-minute. Needs to hold 70s. Needs to hold 70s. Needs to hold 70s. Look for it to pull back through 80. Should take 80 here, take buy side. Pull back into the bearish imbalance. 75. Yeah, this should move back through 80s here. Look for 80s to take. Look for 80s to take. Nice up close candle. Strong order flow. Not rejecting too hard off the high wick. Looks good. Let this candle close and take 80s here. There you go. Nice, taking 80s, engulfing candle in the 5-minute. Want to take it off as we move through the momentum in the 80s. Looking for 82 to take off the half the size. We'll let this 5-minute candle close. Closing strong order flow at the high wick. Looks good. Body of the candle closing above the previous candle close. Looks good. Still want to see 82s break. I took half off there. Filled at 78. Nice, pulling back through 90s. I wanted to go take buy side again. I want it to go take buy side again. Following this up. Sell stops in at 86. Should run back up to buy side again. Nice. Look for it to move through 22 ones. Tight trailing stop. Moves it up to 92. Trailing stop. Look for this to break through 22-1. Nice. Pull the stop up. Tight on its ass. Stopped out 97. This looks good. Back up at 22-1 now. Sized in too much on that trade, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty terrible. This is gonna go take buy side again. 110 is gonna break. Strong move. Took buy side at 115. Okay. So pulling back into the imbalance. Just strong order flow out of the imbalance. It's taking a lot of liquidity down here as well. 22 120 is breaking. 123. Oh, I should have held that trade all the way up. I'm gonna let this move through 130. Got about an hour till market close here. Being patient now. Why is it better down here in the corner, you think? Okay, so starting to see some rejection within this imbalance. Is that too big? I don't think that's too big. I don't know how I want me to be. It takes up too much of the screen. Do I try to play this in balance here? Still looks strong. Order flow still bullish. 127. Y'all want this up or down? I feel like it takes up like a lot of the bottom. But it shows the P&L though. Yeah, that takes up a lot of the screen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we got an hour till market close now. Look for it to take these highs. Want to see it take these highs, 127. Let it take 127. Want to see it take 127 here. Because you have the market pulling back into a bearish imbalance. You want to look for the first signs of protected highs, right? So if we fail to move through 127 and get it down, 1, 2, 3 down close candles off of this high, look for a scalp short model back down to intraday lows, or at least equilibrium. But I'm kind of expecting some sort of rejection with this and within this imbalance. I would like to see it take 128, 127, 128 though. I want to see you take 127 first. You're 10 points off the highs, though. So where you'd expect to see exhaustion within this bearish imbalance is where you want to see exhaustion on the hourly, right? You look for exhaustion within the bearish imbalance on the hourly. You had the buy side intraday liquidity got taken. You expect rejection and exhaustion within this bearish imbalance to hold the bearish sentiment on the hourly. And you look for this to rebalance into equilibrium, maybe take sell side low 22s. I wouldn't mind seeing it take 127 though and get a premium entry on it short. Gonna take a short scalp model here. See if want to see it sell through 110s with strength. So I want to see if it has enough sentiment to move through 127s right now. I added another short up, 115. Looking for the sell stops here to 110 to take out 110 sell side. If buying holds here, it'll go ahead and take 127, then probably look for another rejection. But quick scalp to see it take 110. Kind of like the protected high we have here. Took another short, 117. Looking for it to sell down below 110s, and we'll kind of scalp out of or scale out of it with the momentum below 110s. We'll look to scale out of this short with the momentum down below 110. Should get a nice displacement leg if we crack 110s, and we'll scale out of the trade. I like the limited upside to downside though here. Needs to reject 120s if that 128 is going to hold as the high. Added another short 118. $127 needs to hold as the high. Love the hesitation to move back to the highs, 128 here. That's our protected high. Now you're looking for a strong displacement leg through 110, and we'll scale out of that momentum as we sell through. This high wick needs to hold here for me. I'm going to have to stop above it, actually. That 127 needs to hold. These protected highs need to hold. Where do you expect to see that exhaustion on the hourly here? Hourly candle holding this bullish imbalance, has a lot of room to extend down. Looks good. An hour till close. Needs to hold that high 120. Need to see a strong displacement leg through 110s. That's really the only criteria on this one. I like the protected high we have above 120. Okay, that took 120. Careful now. Like the exhaustion off that move. Immediately took 120, sold back down. You don't want to see a lot of accumulation here, though. That we needed this displacement leg to come in sooner than later. If it accumulates for too long, kind of have an idea at that point that the trade's not going to work, so I'll cut it a little early. But need to get a strong displacement leg through 110 here. Don't want to see too much sideways trading. All right, because order flow as of now is still bullish. We're looking to take kind of that pivot reversal move, see the sentiment shift off of this bearish imbalance. So we need to see strong displacement through this previous bullish imbalance here. But if this accumulates too much, it's still under bullish order flow, and it could still kind of pop through 130. So if we don't start to see my strong displacement leg through, I'll probably just cut it due to lack of volume. That's what we need, is volume and a breakthrough 110. Here we go. All things you got to kind of understand, right? If this just keeps, if this continues to just accumulate sideways there, it's still under bullish order flow, and it's just not good, right? You want to see strong rejection and strong displacement off of 110s. Still held 110 right there. Held 110. Yeah, you don't love that. Don't love that. Needs to take sell side here. Needs to take sell side. Don't love that. Don't love that holding 110. Yeah, this order flow is still looking too strong here. We don't get that sell below 110. Needs to sell strong below 110. Should be a strong displacement leg. We break 110 and pull all the way back. We break 110, it should be a strong displacement leg down and sell all the way back into this bullish imbalance. That's what we're looking for. Sell all the way down through this bullish imbalance. First has to take out 110s. Strong displacement back into the imbalance. That's what you want to see. Nice. We lost 110. Looking good. Strong displacement leg now. Into the imbalance, just like we said. This is a beautiful scalp model. 100s. Look for it to crack through 100s. Selling into the imbalance. Should lose 100s here. So we had the conviction within this displacement leg. Now you want to see this inversion of the bullish imbalance here. Oh, don't love that recovery off 100s. Okay, you're seeing the price action respecting the bullish imbalance, recovering off of 100s. Don't love to see it. Got to be cautious with that. Definitely don't love the recovery off 100s. Definitely don't love the recovery off 100s here. So we have the lower time frames. We have the lower time frame short model overlapping with the higher time frame. Had a larger time frame bullish, had a larger time frame bearish imbalance that we pulled into, rejection off that level. Now we're looking to go take sell side. Same thing on the shorter time frame. Another bullish imbalance to target, rejection off the higher time frame bearish imbalance. Need to see it sell through 100s here. Needs to lose 100s here. I don't love that bounce at all. Don't love that bounce at all. Okay, so now our order flow is shifting bearish, moving back into the imbalance. So on this displacement leg, you expect enough volume to move all the way back through the bullish imbalance. So look for an inversion of the bullish imbalance at this point. That's a hard sell through 100s. Still needs to lose 100s. Don't love how it's respecting the bullish imbalance. Don't love that. It's catching a bid off of low 100, so respecting the bullish imbalance. Don't love that. We'll let it work though. So this is the setup. This is a really clean setup on the higher time frame. Had this massive bearish imbalance this morning. Bullish order flow brings us back up, takes all these buy stops. You have manipulation within the imbalance. Now we're getting our displacement leg back down into this lower time frame bullish imbalance that you can see here. Right, so rejection of a bearish imbalance. Order flow pulled us back to equilibrium. Saw rejection, now getting our displacement back to a lower time frame bullish imbalance. So that's an inversion of a bullish imbalance. Looking good. You want to see this sell hard through 22,100. So we have the higher time frame model overlapping with the lower time frame model. Want to see clean price action, clean displacement into this lower time frame imbalance. There goes 100s breaking. Nice. Losing 100s. Bearish order flow, inversion of the bullish imbalance on the 5-minute. Complete inversion of the bullish imbalance, should sell all the way through hard. This is your displacement leg, series of down close candles. Should lose 22.9. What was the low there? 22.091. Look for that to sell. First TP is going to be below the imbalance once we... First TP is going to be once we close the imbalance, or once we sell below the imbalance, that's first TP. 22.9 is holding. Okay, so trying to respect the bullish imbalance here. Wanted it to sell all the way through. Still think it will. Catching a bid off the lows. Don't love the price action. Do not love the price action. About 45 minutes till market close. So this is the beauty of an overlapping model. We have a So this is the beauty of an overlapping model. We have a much stronger bearish imbalance than we do bullish imbalance just below. We have an overlapping 1 hour massive bearish imbalance overlapping with our shorter time frame 5-minute bullish imbalance. The price will respect the rejection of the bearish imbalance more than it's going to respect this bullish imbalance on the 5-minute. And that's the beauty of overlapping models. So rejection of the bearish imbalance on the hourly and inversion of the bullish imbalance on the 5-minute. This should sell back down to equilibrium and lose 22.9. If we get clean price action. Only if we get clean price action. Here goes your inversion of the bullish imbalance. Here goes your inversion of the imbalance. Gonna put in a limit order to buy 2 at 22.78. Gonna put a limit order to buy 2 back. I'm gonna put in a limit order to buy 2 back at 22.78. The displacement leg at this point is so strong, we're going to invert the entire imbalance. 22.84 is the low. $22.84 is the low. Starting to catch a bid. Don't love that. Strong buying off the lows of the imbalance. Very strong buying off the lows of the imbalance. Can't ignore it. Want to see strong rejection at 22.1s? It's incredible buying. Insane buying back up. We're going break even on that stop at that point. All right, so stops in profit. Insane price action to the highs. Can't ignore that, right? Incredible move. Holy fuck. Like insane 30-point bounce on the 5-minute. Incredible. Can't ignore that. It's a really clean setup, man, but that buying's fucking nuts, right? Fucking gross right there. I should have taken one off here. I thought it would crack 80s, though. Move all the way through the imbalance. I mean, it's still in play, but that's a pretty crazy candle. Pretty crazy candle. It's fucking nuts. Only goes up. Yeah, man. From a vague scope, yeah, no, probably yeah. You want to take more longs on NQ than anything for sure. Stopped out of that. That's nuts, buddy. I'll tell you what. Look at that. I'm with you. Let's go. We're gonna do it, right? Let's do it. Fuck it. I'll run that price action move back up. Yeah, we got stops out in the green. I mean, that was really supposed to play out. You never see it move all the way through the imbalance and then get buys back through. It's a crazy move right there. But trading what the market's showing us, so. Imagine it top wicks there, then sells back in. I loved that setup too. Yeah. Party all the time. Yeah, man, through just the most vague scope, you gotta go long on NQ more than short. If you take more shorts on NQ, just statistically, you're already at a disadvantage with that. This thing sometimes just moves up without rhyme or reason. She likes her hair down. Ooh, yeah. Town, baby. Take out by side. Take out a by side. Do your thing. I'm just here, chica. I'm just here. For real. I'm just here spectating and shit. You do your thing. You do your thing. You want to come down and verse this entire bullish imbalance, then buy all the way back up to buy side? Let's do it, baby. I'm just here to ride. I'm just here to ride, baby. That's all I'm here for. That's why I'm here. I'm just here to ride you. Pause. Pause. Oh, price action day has just been fucked, huh? I mean, we've had a lot of swing highs and lows, but just, yeah, no, this didn't actually rally. It didn't actually trend too hard today. It's giving you a good amount of internal scalp trades, though, down here, to be honest, to be fair. We took some nice ones. Strike compose, Vogue. Hold up. I'm just riding that flow, champ. I mean, I'm just riding that fucking flow. I've been riding this shit all day. Pause. Going around town like SpongeBob did in that one thing with the jellyfish. Dance floor. It didn't actually contradict the trade. Like, it didn't take the 120s, so that trade could still be in play. I might have just been premature with the exit, to be honest. I just didn't want to go red on it. Incredible. Tricky ass price action. Sells all the way back through the imbalance, breaks 100s, imagine. I'm out. $500 loser L. Fucker's whipping me, chant. Is whipping me. It's whipping the hell out of me today, man. Still in the green, though. Man, fuck this price action, bro. You ain't getting no continuation. Fucking shit. Shit price action. Total shit. What's good, Martin? This shit price action right here, man. This move should have sold right through, like this, right through the imbalance, all the way through. Should I take profit that short? Which short are you talking about? This short I was in earlier? Yeah, you're right. I had to take profit at 78, like right here. Maybe a little bit greedy by it. I mean, this candle looks great. You gotta imagine this was a full down close candle. I was expecting it to go ahead and take the imbalance out completely before it inversed it. It's okay. We're still up pretty green today. Just been scalping the hell out of this thing. Haven't had the best setups today, but still green. Haven't had like really clean moves. Vogue. Hey, everybody in the YouTube, man, like it up. This never actually invalidated my short model from the bearish imbalance rejection. It just really started swinging like kind of wild. And I like to have really tight stops on my shit. You know what I mean? Bless you. It's still rejection off of a higher time frame bearish imbalance. Just has had. I like to have tight stops on my shit. Gold? Ooh, okay. Don't be capping. Let me see. I want to see. Feel like it's just gonna sideways trade like right under external buy side. Feel like it starts to hold these lows above 40s now and kind of just coils a bit. We took a buy on gold yesterday, right here, chat, right here, and rode it up to right here with pretty much no downside. That's the video we uploaded yesterday. It's a video on my YouTube channel. It was this trade. Then it ended up, I wanted to keep a runner like overnight because it did run up and take all-time highs. Pretty much no downside on it either. But I only took it off like 47s, 48s. Yeah, gold's a beast. I'll let gold create a little more structure here and see. I expect it to kind of hold this 30 level now, though, especially after this entire retracement off this imbalance move. Crazy order flow back up. It took it. Ugh. I don't think we've had any really clean trades today. Like, we've had some clean trades today, but it's only a really clean trade if you get like continuation on it. Receiver respects his bullish imbalance, so take a scalp long. I swear to God, I'm getting filled at the highest possible point. I hit the buy button at 106. I want to play a scout model back through this buy side at 110. Higher lows within the imbalance should hold the imbalance at this point. Got 30 minutes till close. If it was gonna sell, would it needed already to be, you know what I mean? If it was a sell model, this would already needed to be back down at like 80s. Yeah, pretty limited selling here last 30 minutes. If it was gonna sell, it would have set up a little earlier. It would have broken when I wanted it to break down here. That's the truth. That was like 30 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago. Did we just top tick 110 and sell? Okay. It's the 5 minute. Huh. Sell ball at 110. Tear us apart. Not holding 100s. Try to form a bullish order block at 100. See what the buying looks like off of 100. I averaged into another long there as long as it holds 100. Touch and go off 100. Touch and go off 100 through 110s. That's the move. Tear us apart. Gotta hold 100 though. Needs to break 22-110 right now. No, no, no. Don't like that candle. made of me. Who am I to disagree? Never the world. There goes 100. It's gonna break. Watch 100s here. It's not gonna hold upon 100s. Let me see this candle close. Not a good close. Took it off after breaking 100. We got filled at 99. I'm just bullshit scalping right now. We're still in 4K profit. Just kind of bullshit scalping right now. Oh, that's gold. Okay, hold on. Back in for the 110 break. Oh, just sharp rejection. Okay. Oh, you're fucking with me now. No more scalp for you. Top tick 108, sold back off. One minute's dangerous here, chat. 1 minute is insane. Especially when you just get chopped. Yeah, losing 90s again. It's going to sell through 80s here. Yeah, this is following the hard side. We're done scalping before I get back on my fucking profit. 3K up on the day. We'll call it there. I'm not going to keep scalping this shit and taking L's on it. Scalping the 1 minute is so bad. Never doing that again. We took some really clean trades. All of the losses today have been on me trying to scalp the 1 minute like a dumbass. Keep doing that. I get back all the green today. All done with the scalps here. Fucking 1 minute. Scalping the 1 minute. Jesus Christ. This is the quickest way to lose all your money. That might be the quickest way to lose all your money. Maybe I'm just not good at it, scalping the 1 minute. Ah. How much you for the day? 32. Get back. I probably would be up a lot more if I took the better setups and didn't try to scalp this so much today on a day where we just didn't have great price action. I was scalping this all day looking for just bad. Scalping the 1 minute. Yeah, no. It's not. Yeah, no, I know. That's all the losses we've taken today has been scalping the 1 minute, which isn't how I trade, but we had really clean setups today, so on a day where we just didn't really have good price action, so we took 31. Yeah, no, I was being a little greedy trying to take the 1 minutes. 1 minute is crazy. I was dogging on it. Yeah, I trade the 5 minute primarily. The 1 minute's just nuts. I feel like it's you can't see. You can't see what the hell's going on the 1 minute. I was looking for the 110 break here because it was respecting the bullish imbalance, but just look at this chop. Yeah, 5 minutes clean. I like trading the 5 minute. I have the 5 minute and I usually have the hourly up. Don't really look at the 15 too much. What's your entry or stop? Well, what are you talking about? Are you talking about this move? I don't know. I had a really clean short off these highs. They pretty much pulled all the way through the imbalance, so I was under the impression we're just going to keep clearing it. Yeah, this choppy as hell. I wonder how this plays out into the close. I mean, you got 15 minutes. If it respects this bearish imbalance, I don't know what the selling could look like. You have 2 more candles here to play out. I don't know if we're gonna get strong selling into the close though, but that would be kind of a nice setup for tomorrow. There goes 110, 114. Wonder if we're gonna take the highs here. I wonder if it sets up like that for us into tomorrow. They're gonna close this hourly candle bullish. Hi, sweet girl. It's 15 minutes to close. I imagine we just take buy side here, right? I'll take a buy scalp if we get under 110. Look at that trade. Got market filled at 116. I want to see it push buy side at 120s here. 120s break. Looking for the 120s break. No hesitation. Go take buy side. Why the fuck did that fill so late? That filled all fucking late. As soon as you see the order disappear, it took like 4 seconds to fill. I took it off. I just didn't like the way it was hesitating. See if it takes buy side here. It needs to take out 128. I'm about to start trading with limit orders because this fucking market order shit, dude. I'm getting filled like way on the other end of where I need to be. Like, I see it losing 120s here. I hit sell and get filled at 117. It's crazy. Just gonna have to fucking start doing limit orders. $15 minutes till close. If you don't see strong rejection off the bearish imbalance into the close, it's set up in an interesting spot though for tomorrow for sure. See if it takes buy side here. Takes buy side, should move through 130s with some volume. Needs to take buy side. I did one more for the break. If it rejects her, I'm out. Equal highs at 127. Should get it here. Nice. 131. Took one off. Not a bad fill. I got filled at like 131. It's not so bad. $135. See how late that's filling? Thank God I got filled at 133.75. But see how late that fill happened? It's disgusting. Wow. Attaboy. Did we get any sort of rejection into this bearish imbalance on the hourly? Into the close? Could get tricky there. I'm gonna take one with the stop at the high of the imbalance there. That'll probably come down though. I want to see how I want to see if they sell this into the close for kind of a rejection of this bearish imbalance on the higher time frame into tomorrow. Probably put it at the high wick, to be honest with you. 150s needs to hold. Yeah, there it goes. Hold this into the close. 10 minutes to the close. Higher time frame, massive bearish imbalance. All this order flow brings it up to the last 10 minutes to close. Looking for sharp rejection out of the bearish imbalance. Back down to equilibrium. I kind of think it sets up in the last 10 minutes here. We'll see. Starting to see initial signs of selling. Should get strong selling displacement back into this 5-minute bullish imbalance and further. We'll just keep one into the close and see if that sets up tomorrow. I think they might set it up into tomorrow with some sort of rejection off this imbalance on the higher time frame. I was kind of looking for a rejection off this imbalance all day. That's why I was playing shorts every time we hit this imbalance. If we get nice selling into close, I might hold that into tomorrow, like open, with the stop in the same spot, given that we sell off this level. I almost want to give it some more room here. Yeah, I'm going to give it some more room. This might be something we hold into tomorrow, to be honest. You see how the hourly sets up again? Yeah, we might. I would like to see a lot stronger selling back down to like some of this buy side at 22.9s. We have buy side at 22.9 we can take. I would not mind taking that. Or sorry, sell side. Sell side. Let's set this up to see if we can leave it and let it run into tomorrow. Just one contract. All right, so into the close, like we said, we got about 7 minutes to market close. Just to reiterate, higher time frame, bearish imbalance, had order flow all day. This is 1, 2, 3, it's 5 hours of bullish order flow. Wanted to see sharp rejection off this bearish imbalance. So I'm looking for a displacement leg back down and to take sell side at 22,090s 90s to set up for tomorrow's open. And preferably I might be able to hold this overnight. Just kind of depends what the selling looks like in the next 5 minutes. If we get strong displacement off of this bearish imbalance, if we take sell side down here and take this previous imbalance, inversion of this previous imbalance, and take sell side, intraday sell side right here, you need a nice amount of selling though. But we'll probably, depends what we close at. Might hold that into tomorrow. Given it holds this high and sells back down into this previous 5-minute imbalance, we'll hold this into tomorrow. Five minutes till close. Five minutes till close. I want to see strong displacement leg through 22,100. I want like 30 points off these highs. See if we get filled 143. I had 2 minutes to market close. I want to see a lot more selling off this level into the close. All right, they're going to close it strong here, it looks like. Yeah, quit. I wanted to see some rejection off this imbalance. Still going to keep the stops kind of free up there. There goes close. Quit, Neo. Close in 30 seconds. They kept bullish order flow into the close. I wanted to see the sell through 120s before the close here. Show some signs of rejection. Gonna give it a strong close above 140. 150. Okay, 150. I like to keep some of these trades into the close sometimes. 136. See if they put in like a sneaky rejection of this bearish imbalance on the higher time frame into the close. You just sell through 140s. So low 134. See if it loses 130s into the close. I wanted to see like a sneaky market maker rejection of this bearish imbalance into the close. Can it lose 130s here? That's holding. Took that off 132. Nice, actually. That was a good fucking fill. I don't even know how I got filled right there. I didn't see it tick that low. Clean. Clean. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to hold that runner until tomorrow. Would have liked to close down below like 120s. Didn't get it. What are the odds this just curls up into futures and ticks me out? Oh, pretty good, I guess. Give it a few more minutes to see if it'll break 130s and sell. Probably look to get out of it though. I would keep a runner, but the way this closed just kind of feel like this just gets more order flow into futures and probably ticks me out at 150s. All right, there goes 130s. Don't buy all the way back up. Stay below 137. There goes my buy stop at 137. Try to take it off at low 130s. If it takes out 130s, take it off. Should clear 130 right here. Should clear 130 right here. I don't see why I wouldn't clear 130 here. Moving the buy stop down. Take out 130s. Took me out. Okay, up 36, 35 on the day. Couple of bad scalps, gave back a little bit of profit, but still heavy in the green. I wish we got way better fucking price action, bro. This shit was kind of lame today, to be honest with you. This fucking price action is horrible. It almost infuriates me a little bit, even though we still had a really nice green day. Just nothing to trade, no continuation, nothing. Over traded a little bit today, still green though. Get back some profits. It is what it is. Still the biggest green day of the week so far. I don't really remember any. I don't feel like I remember any noticeable, like memorable trades today. Like we took a couple nice ones, but the lack of continuation just weren't good trade. Like they were good trades, but they weren't clean trades. We got stopped out of a lot break even. We had a couple nice winners, couple shitty losers. Just overall day. All right, y'all. I'm in the stream there. Market's closed now. 3 green days this week. Tune back in tomorrow. We will be trading tomorrow live. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll see if we have some decent price action. Yeah, catch me tomorrow, man. Thank you guys for the likes. We have more videos up on the YouTube if y'all want to check that out. And we will see y'all tomorrow.